Hi friend, just get started tapping on this side of the hand. Repeat after me. We're talking about starting. Big deep breath in and let it go. Even though I'm afraid that my dreams won't come true, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. When I talk about my dreams not coming true, what I'm really talking about is the shadow of starting. There are a couple ways to explore starting. The first shadow that I come across has more to do with how many steps there are to get to the finish. So I feel overwhelmed before I even get started. The second factor that interrupts me pretty often is I judge myself for how many projects I have not finished. So why start when I know I'm not going to finish? So even though I sometimes feel like starting on my big dreams is overwhelming, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. Okay. Little information loaded in the circuit there. Grab your water, take a big swig. I completely forgot mine, so you're just my imaginary water bottle. Take another big deep breath or two. Get comfortable again in your chair. And we're gonna get started tapping on the top of the head, just exploring the issue and then moving into the positive. So all this fear around starting, all this worry that my dreams might not come true. So why bother? If I never start, I can't fail. And there might be a million steps in between me and the thing. I've burned out in my past, not reading the signs and signals about what was good for me and what wasn't. Sometimes I start and I don't finish. And then I have a really good excuse to beat myself up some more. And sometimes it's sort of excruciating to wait for the right moment to start something. So even though I'm afraid to start, I believe I have a choice today. I believe and trust in the infinite power of the universe. I'm never going to give up on my dreams. Because why would the universe give me a dream if it couldn't be fulfilled? Sometimes I feel like my dreams are selfish. But the truth is, it was probably planted there for a reason bigger than I can understand. So I choose to start to get things rolling today. I trust that I know when the time is right. I trust that I'll know what's for me to start and what isn't. I choose to release any fucking guilt I have about past projects not finished. Like there's some kind of timeline. Because who knows, maybe those projects are just on a break. I've got a lot of life left. Lots of time to be finishing things. But today we're talking about starting. So I choose to deeply and completely trust the universe. My dreams are there for a reason. If I become overwhelmed by how many steps a thing is going to take me, well, I tap on that. I either believe that the universe is all powerful and it is working in my favor, or I don't. I don't get to pick and choose what works out for me and what doesn't. So I'm clearing any of that today. I'm clearing any belief that is standing in between me and what I want. Why I'm special and things don't work out for me or some shit. Because the truth is, things are always working out for me. I release any guilt about past projects. I look forward to the future. And I'm starting right now. And so it is. Okay. Little shadow tapping on starting. Do you judge yourself for not finishing projects? I feel like that's a very cultural, societal thing to do. So I really encourage you to look at the timeline of something, because how do you know you haven't finished it? You know, like we put ourselves on this imagined linear path, and A and then B and then C happens, but the truth is that often A happens and then Z happens and then we go back to G and then we, and so trying to keep that in mind can be really incredibly helpful when you're beating the shit out of yourself or whatever the fuck you're beating the shit out of yourself for. So let's knock that off today. Hopefully this tapping helps, and leave a comment down below. What's a way that for today you can be a little bit gentler on yourself? Cheers. I'll see you in 6 days.